Many people feel dissatisfied with their lives. They struggle in their marriages and jobs, often feeling stuck and unfulfilled. In an attempt to escape these frustrations, some turn to unhealthy coping mechanisms like alcohol or drugs. No matter what they do, a persistent sense of emptiness and negativity lingers. The real problem is that they have yet to discover their core desire, the one deep, driving force that truly matters to them. This is not just another goal, but a purpose that ignites passion and determination. The author of The DNA of Success, Jack Zufelt, states, "Know what you truly want and go after it. Finding and pursuing this core desire is the key to genuine happiness and fulfillment." This summary will help you identify your core desire and understand the steps to achieve it. You'll learn about the power of winning, the importance of mindset, and the success attitude formula. Additionally, you'll discover how to find the right mentor who can guide you toward lasting success. Everything you truly desire is within your reach. By the end of this summary, you'll have a clear understanding of how to attain real happiness and satisfaction. So, let's begin this insightful journey together. Success springs from desires. Everyone has the potential to succeed. The abilities and talents you possess form what Jack Zufelt calls the DNA of success. This is something you are born with. It has always been within you and will always be a part of you. Your success DNA acts as the building block for achieving anything in life. Think about it. Scientists discovered new chemical elements, humans traveled to space, and now, with just a mobile phone, we can capture the world in photos. All of these breakthroughs happened because of the DNA of success. Understanding and activating this DNA can take you farther than you ever imagined. The key is learning how to use it to become the person you truly want to be. As you move toward your goals, you will discover new insights and uncover fresh opportunities. However, this journey also brings with it society's long list of success standards, criteria that often make you feel like a failure if you don't meet them. But have you ever wondered why people fail? There are many reasons. Maybe you ignored valuable feedback because it was uncomfortable to hear, or perhaps you procrastinated when you should have taken action. Maybe impatience got the best of you, making you crave instant results. But the most common reason for failure? Not knowing what you truly want. When you don't have clarity on your deepest desires, you begin to feel lost or inadequate. Your core. Desire is shaped by your passions, interests, and ambitions. And when you find it, no challenge seems too great. No matter how difficult the path, you are willing to take risks and push forward because you are driven by something much greater than mere motivation. You are fueled by purpose. The process of discovering and embracing your core desire will bring you immense joy and fulfillment. For the first time in your life, you will feel excited to work towards something that truly matters to you. Obstacles will no longer feel like setbacks. Instead, they will motivate and challenge you to push even harder. But here's the secret. To develop a strong core desire, you must tap into your inner driving force, what Jack Zufelt calls the conquering force. This is the force that turns passion into relentless determination. It is the power that keeps you going even when things get tough. Success requires two essential elements. 1, a deeply rooted core desire. 2, the conquering force, the drive that ensures you never give up. In addition, having the right mentor can accelerate your journey. A great mentor helps you navigate challenges, avoid pitfalls, and sharpen your focus. When applied to all aspects of life, financial, personal, and professional, this formula leads to undeniable growth. The result? You gain deeper self-awareness, and with it, the most powerful motivation to achieve whatever you set your heart on. Jack's own life is proof of this concept. He grew up in an Indian reservation where he was the only white student. He was often bullied, mocked, and even physically abused by other kids. One day, when he was around 10 years old, a bully stuck chewing gum in his hair and punched him in the face. Jack was terrified of fighting back. Overwhelmed with fear, he ran home crying. His lip was swollen, his face bruised. His mother, seeing his condition, decided to inform his father, who worked at a nearby trading post. Jack's father took him straight to the bully's house and gave him an ultimatum. Fight back and take your revenge, or I will punish you myself. Jack was so scared that he couldn't bring himself to fight. In the end, he got beaten up again, this time by his father. But what hurt him the most was being called a coward by his own father. The bullying at school continued, and soon Jack became convinced that school wasn't for him. He tried different jobs, including selling milk, but for the first time in his life, someone recognized his potential and offered him a job as a karate studio manager. Even better, his boss agreed to train him in karate for free. Jack accepted the offer because he was tired of being seen as weak. More than anything, he desperately wanted to gain confidence, learn how to defend himself, and earn his father's respect. This desperate longing became his core desire. No amount of pain, no broken bones, nothing could stop him from becoming strong. Jack did not let his painful past define him. Instead, he used it as fuel to develop his conquering force. He stopped living in fear and transformed himself into someone powerful and resilient. This is what happens when you uncover your core desire. Once you truly know what you want and you are willing to fight for it, nothing can hold you back. Heart set over mindset. Once you recognize your core desire and use your conquering force to stay motivated, more opportunities will start appearing before you. Every success will open a new door, and it will be your choice whether to step through it. But when making these decisions, it's crucial to listen to your heart set, your deepest emotions and desires, rather than relying only on logic. Ask yourself, will this bring me happiness? Will this fulfill my true desire? Your heart set is the emotional force behind your core desire. It tells you whether something truly excites you or if you're just following what seems practical. Have you ever noticed how things feel effortless when you truly love what you're doing? When your heart is in it, you become more creative, more resourceful, and more determined. That's the power of listening to your heart. It gives you energy, passion, and purpose. But the world teaches us the opposite. Society tells us to be logical, to make rational choices, and to ignore emotions. It encourages us to follow a fixed mindset, a belief system shaped by our experiences, culture, and upbringing. But what if those beliefs are holding you back? Think about it. If you grew up hearing that you weren't smart or capable enough, that belief might have stayed with you into adulthood. Even if you try to push forward, your mind keeps reminding you of those doubts. That's what happens when you prioritize your mindset over your heart set. You unknowingly limit yourself. Obstacles will come your way. Financial struggles, emotional pain, and unexpected setbacks are all part of life, but they don't have to stop you. If you want to keep moving forward, listen to your heart. No matter how difficult things get, your passion and emotions will guide you toward your goal. Collie Butler's childhood was filled with struggle. Her parents divorced when she was young, and her father abandoned her. She grew up without love and support, moving from one household to another, searching for the affection she never received at home. With so much emotional pain, she could have easily believed she wasn't good enough, that life had nothing better to offer her. But instead of letting her past define her, she made a choice. She followed her heart. Collie found her passion in network marketing, pouring all her energy into building a successful career. Her heart set pushed her to work hard, make better choices, and build the happy family she had always dreamed of. No matter how difficult the journey was, she never gave up. She knew exactly what she wanted and pursued it with everything she had. In 1989, 9-year-old Melissa Poe decided to make a difference in the world. While watching television, she saw shocking predictions about the devastating effects of pollution in the coming years. Most people would have forgotten about it and moved on, but Melissa couldn't ignore what she saw. It struck a deep chord in her heart. Determined to take action, she wrote a letter to President George W. Bush, urging him to install billboards with a simple yet urgent message. Stop pollution, it's killing the world. She never received a response, but she refused to let that stop her. Instead, she came up with a new plan, getting billboard companies to print her message across the country. She reached out to advertising agencies in Nashville, Tennessee, and to her surprise, one of them agreed to help. Months later, over 250 billboards went up with her message. Meanwhile, her initiative, Kids Face, Kids for a Clean Environment, grew from just 6 members to over 2,000 worldwide. Her newsletter reached millions, spreading awareness about environmental protection. And all of this started because a 9-year-old girl listened to her heart. Just like Melissa Poe and Collie Butler, you have the power to create success in your own life. The key is to trust your heart set and never let obstacles discourage you. The stronger your heart set, the more unstoppable you become. No failure, rejection, or setback can hold you back. When you are driven by true passion, no one can tell you what is or isn't possible. So ask yourself, are you letting your mind limit you, or are you listening to your heart and unlocking your true potential? Identifying your core desires. Your core desires are the things your heart truly longs for, the deep, unshakable passions that bring meaning to your life. Just like water quenches thirst, fulfilling your core desire satisfies something profound within you. Identifying it is the first crucial step toward greatness and achievement. To live a life of true fulfillment, you must know what your heart genuinely craves. However, this process requires effort, self-reflection, and trust in yourself. Many people struggle to discover their core desire. They wander through life feeling lost, unsure of what they truly want, often depending on others to decide for them. But no one else should define your core desire. Not your family, not your friends, not your boss. Your parents should not dictate your career. Your best friend cannot tell you where to live, and you should never choose a job just because of workplace pressure. Instead, you must pursue what you truly want. Life is short, but incredibly valuable. To make the most of it, you must do everything possible to turn your core desires into reality. Achieving them requires relentless motivation and an unshakable force, what Jack Zufelt calls the conquering force. When your core desire aligns with this inner drive, you gain full control over your life. No matter how complex the journey is, you will willingly take risks and push through challenges. Work will no longer feel like a burden. It will become an exciting process because you know The rewards are worth it. To uncover your core desire, ask yourself two important questions. First, examine different aspects of your life, relationships, financial goals, and health. Then, reflect, what do I deeply desire that I don't currently have? Once you identify a possible answer, dig deeper with these questions. 1. If I had no responsibilities holding me back, what would I do? 2. What brings me the most joy? 3. What kind of change do I wish to create in my life? 4. What do I expect from the people around me? 5. If I had unlimited time and money, how would I spend it? You may come up with many answers, but not all of them will be core desires. To refine your list further, ask yourself, if I achieved this, how would it make me feel? This question helps you distinguish between passing wishes and desires that truly matter. Once you identify your core desire, you need to measure its strength using the core desire scale. 1 to 20. Temporary wants. Things that catch your interest but don't hold lasting importance. 20 to 40. Responsibilities. You pursue them out of obligation, not passion. 40 to 60. Interests and preferences. They bring some satisfaction, but not deep fulfillment. 60 to 80. Persistent desires, strong commitments with a sense of responsibility. 80 to 99. Essential goals, motivations that are deeply ingrained and hard to ignore. 100. True core desires, the ultimate passion that fuels your life's purpose. If something ranks at 100, it is no longer just a passing thought. It is a mission that you will do whatever it takes to achieve. Uncovering your 100-level core. Desire isn't always easy. You may need to reflect multiple times, but once you find it, you will know that this is what your heart truly wants. Craig Newton's story is a perfect example of discovering a core desire. Craig had a happy family, a stable career, and financial security. But by the time he turned 50, his weight had spiraled out of control. For most of his life, he was 75 to 130 pounds overweight, making it difficult for him to move, exercise, or enjoy physical activities. His health suffered, his self-confidence plummeted, and he felt trapped in his own body. Craig tried various solutions. He experimented with healthy diets, joined fitness programs, and even sought psychological help through therapy. But every time he made progress, he slipped back into old habits. His love for food overpowered his motivation, and his weight would return. Then, during a routine medical checkup, Craig received a shocking diagnosis: type 2 diabetes. This was the turning point. He realized that if he didn't change, his future would be filled with suffering and medical complications. For 3 months, he committed himself to strict dietary changes and lost 50 pounds. His blood sugar levels improved and his health stabilized, but soon his motivation faded again. He went back to unhealthy eating, regaining all the weight he had lost. However, something was different this time. Deep inside, he knew he still wanted to be healthy. His desire to live a better life didn't go away. He made another attempt and, once again, lost 50 pounds in 3 months. But this time, he didn't stop. He had discovered his core desire to be fit, healthy, and free from illness. Craig fully embraced his new lifestyle, committing to daily exercise and a balanced diet. Even when cravings hit and workouts became painful, he pushed forward. His core desire had reached 100 on the scale, making it impossible for him to quit. Today, Craig is healthy, happy, and living a fulfilling life because he found what his heart truly wanted and pursued it with everything he had. Just like Craig, you too have core desires waiting to be uncovered. Once you identify them and align them with your conquering force, nothing will stand in your way. the conquering force within you. Everyone has the ability to achieve their core desires, but to do so, you need a powerful force that keeps pushing you forward no matter what obstacles arise. This driving energy is known as the conquering force, the inner strength that fuels motivation and commitment. Imagine you have a deep core desire to get a promotion at work. Your conquering force is what keeps you motivated. It pushes you to work harder every day, improve your performance, and go the extra mile. Challenges will come, difficult colleagues, setbacks, or disappointments, but none of them will stop you because your conquering force is strong enough to keep you moving forward. When you have truly activated your conquering force, you will feel excited, committed, and inspired to win. You will wake up every morning with enthusiasm, eager to take one more step toward your goal. However, one common problem in society is that many people are unaware of whether they are using their conquering force or not. If you are doing something that does not make you happy, or if you feel stuck and uninspired, then you are not using your conquering force. If you have no clear goal and allow others to control your decisions, you're also failing to tap into this powerful energy. Your conquering force is something you feel in your heart. It's your passion, your excitement, and your desire to create something meaningful. Sometimes it comes from your natural creativity or innovative thinking. The good news is that you can measure how strong your conquering force is by using a power meter. Ask yourself, how dedicated do I feel toward this activity? If your rating is low, then the task is draining your energy rather than fueling you. If your conquering force is at a moderate level, then you likely feel obligated to complete these tasks. They might be responsibilities, like work assignments or household chores. You do them because they must be done, but they don't excite or inspire you. However, when your conquering force is at a high level, you feel completely dedicated to the task. You are ready to pour your full strength into it, and completing it brings a deep sense of fulfillment. Jack Zufeldt's wife, Marcy, is a perfect example of how powerful the conquering force can be when properly channeled. Marcy once bought an old piano and had it repaired. The instrument brought her great joy, but there was a problem. It didn't come with a matching bench. She searched in multiple stores, but couldn't find one that fit perfectly. Instead of giving up, she made a bold decision. She would build the bench herself. She knew this would be difficult. She had never done woodworking before, but she recognized a core desire within her. She deeply wanted a beautiful, functional bench for her beloved piano. This passion ignited her conquering force, and she fully committed to making it happen. To achieve this goal, Marcy enrolled in a woodworking course at a technical college. The process was far from easy. Sawdust got stuck under her nails, her hands became bruised and sore, and at one point she even broke one of the bench legs and had to start over. But instead of quitting, Marcy felt energized by the challenge. She embraced every part of the process, finding joy in learning and improving her skills. After 6 weeks of effort, she successfully built the perfect piano bench, one that matched the design and color of her piano flawlessly. She had followed her core desire, unlocked her conquering force, and felt an overwhelming sense of satisfaction as she placed the bench beside her piano. When you awaken your conquering force, no setback can stop you. Every struggle becomes part of the journey, and the final result feels incredibly rewarding. This is the power of knowing what you truly want and committing to it with all your heart. The success attitude. To achieve your core desire, you must develop what Jack Zufeldt calls the success attitude formula. This formula helps you stay focused, find new opportunities, and take the right actions to turn your dreams into reality. When you apply it correctly, you maximize your chances of success. The formula is SA equals, open parenthesis, CD plus D, close parenthesis, times PA plus P, which means success. Attitude equals, open parenthesis, core desire plus direction, close parenthesis, times proper action plus persistence. When you have the success attitude, you become more confident in your ability to succeed. You start believing that you have the resources and determination to create the life you want. However, just having a core desire isn't enough. It must be combined with the right direction. Imagine you want to become a teacher. Simply wishing for it won't make it happen. You need to find out where to study, what qualifications you need, and what steps to take. This educational path is your direction, the roadmap that will help you achieve your goal. To strengthen your direction, you can read books related to your field. Find a mentor who can guide you through seminars, videos, or online courses. Surround yourself with people who inspire and support your journey. Once you have a clear direction, the next essential step is proper action. Your conquering force, your deep internal drive, will push you to take meaningful steps toward your goal. No matter how strong your desire is, without action, success is impossible. For example, if you want to become the best parent, you must actively spend time with your child and show love through actions. If you dream of being a top chef, you must practice cooking daily. In the beginning, fear may hold you back, but success comes when you listen to your heart and take calculated risks. The final element of the formula is persistence. Persistence means staying committed to your core desire no matter how many obstacles you face. Challenges will come, but if you use them as fuel to push forward rather than as excuses to quit, you will reach your goal. Mark Lasica, an entrepreneur who owned video stores, unknowingly discovered his core desire when he received a request for a donation to a children's hospital. Initially, he wasn't particularly interested, but later, a woman called him with a heart-touching story about how the hospital had saved her child's life. Moved by her words, Mark realized that helping sick children was something he deeply cared about. It became a core desire ranked at 100 on his scale. One day, while visiting his video store, the store manager mentioned an article about the Batmobile, the same one used in the Batman movies. The manager suggested using the Batmobile as a way to promote a fundraising campaign for the hospital. Mark loved the idea and decided to make it happen. To turn this vision into reality, Mark followed the success attitude formula. 1. Core desire. He deeply wanted to help the children's hospital. 2nd, direction. He identified the steps he needed to take and reached out to companies that might support his idea. 3. Proper action. He connected with a rare car dealer and convinced the owner to lend the Batmobile for fundraising events. He even sought permission from Warner Brothers, the producers of Batman, to ensure everything was legally approved. He then worked with an advertising agency to spread awareness. 4. Persistence. Just when everything seemed to be going well, Mark received a call with bad news. The car dealer had backed out because the advertising agency had failed to mention the fundraiser in the ad. Instead of giving up, Mark took immediate action. He personally spoke with the dealer, fixed the issue, and ensured that the campaign stayed on track. In the end, Mark's core desire became a massive success. Around 4,000 people attended the fundraising event, helping raise a significant amount of money for the hospital. Seeing the impact, local hospitals even partnered with Mark to use the Batmobile for their own fundraising campaigns. Beyond raising money, the Batmobile brought joy to sick children, brightening their days during difficult times. Helping children gave Mark a deep sense of fulfillment. Seeing the smiles on their faces and knowing he had made a difference filled his heart with joy. When you apply the Success Attitude formula, you transform dreams into reality. All you need is a strong core desire, a clear direction, the courage to take proper action, and the persistence to keep going, no matter what stands in your way. The special force of mentoring. A mentor is someone who guides and supports you, sharing their own experiences and insights to help you succeed. Whether you realize it or not, you've likely already had mentors in your life, perhaps a parent, a teacher, or a coach, who taught you valuable lessons. But if you want to achieve your core desire, having the right mentor is essential. Don't miss the opportunity to find a mentor who can bring focus and clarity to your journey. Once you understand what you truly want, take the time to seek out the right mentor. Look for someone experienced, someone who has already achieved what you aspire to accomplish. The closer their journey aligns with yours, the more valuable their guidance will be. But before trusting anyone, choose wisely. A good mentor should be knowledgeable, credible, and trustworthy. In some cases, a single mentor might not be enough. Expanding your network and seeking guidance from multiple experts can be even more beneficial. Look for mentors who can guide you in different areas of life, career, personal growth, financial success, or relationships. You can find mentors online, through books, by attending seminars, or even by asking people in your existing network for recommendations. The key is to find someone who is genuinely willing to help and passionate about mentoring. More importantly, your mentor should be someone with whom you feel comfortable sharing your thoughts and challenges. Once you find a mentor, approach them respectfully and explain why you need their guidance. Be clear about your goals and what you hope to learn from them. Discuss expectations up front, whether it's about time commitment, communication style, or any other aspect, so that both of you have a clear understanding. A strong mentor-student relationship is built on transparency and mutual respect. Show genuine interest, demonstrate your willingness to learn, and prove that you are serious about growth. Once you have a mentor, make the most of it. Listen carefully to their advice and ask questions to ensure you fully understand their guidance. For example, if you're learning swimming from a mentor, don't just follow their instructions blindly. Ask them about techniques, mistakes to avoid, and ways to improve. Learning from their experiences, including their failures, will help you navigate your own challenges more effectively. If you ever have doubts or concerns, don't argue. Engage in open discussions. Maintain politeness and always show gratitude for their time and wisdom. Let their journey inspire you, and remind yourself that one day you too can reach great heights. Most importantly, respect your mentor and appreciate their contributions. Express your gratitude and acknowledge how their guidance has helped you improve. Share your positive results with them. It reinforces the value of their mentorship. Judy Scheindlin's story is a perfect example of how mentorship and parental guidance can shape success. At the age of 4, Judy joined a dance school where she learned ballet, tap dance, and acrobatics. Unfortunately, one day, she suffered a serious injury. Following the doctor's advice, she had to stop attending classes indefinitely. Her parents assumed that dancing was not meant for her, and from that point on, she never returned to dance school. Despite this setback, Judy and her parents believed that something even better was waiting for her. Instead of dwelling on what she couldn't do, her parents encouraged her to explore her strengths. Over time, she discovered her talent. She was exceptionally good at speaking and language. Her parents, acting as her mentors, nurtured her communication skills, helping her refine her natural abilities. Instead of forcing her to excel in areas where she struggled, such as mathematics, they guided her toward what she was genuinely gifted at. Judy was deeply grateful that her parents gave her the freedom to explore her potential rather than forcing her down a predefined path. This mentorship played a crucial role in her success. She eventually became a highly respected lawyer and judge, known to the world as Judge Judy. Just like Judy Scheindlin, you too need mentors who recognize your strengths and help you refine them. A great mentor doesn't just give advice. They empower you to become the best version of yourself. Conclusion. The DNA of success is the ability and talent you were born with. It has always been within you. Everyone possesses this success DNA, and anyone can achieve success. The key lies in understanding its power and unlocking it. You can do this by identifying your core desire, applying your conquering force and heart set, developing a success attitude, and finding the right mentor to guide you. So, ask yourself, what is your core desire? What do you truly want in life? What will bring you real happiness? Now, you know how to discover it. Remember, you already have the DNA of success within you. Apply what you've learned from this summary. Stay motivated. Put your heart into everything you do. Take action. Find solutions. And stay committed. Seek a mentor. Believe in yourself and trust that you have everything you need to succeed. You can do this. Now go and make it happen.